What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. The only forex trading strategy you will ever need, kept simple. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. Now, as you can see, we're looking at Euro New Zealand, and not only do we catch these huge moves and catch the entire move for the week every single day, but we broke this down at the beginning of the week in the Sunday chart analysis, as well as the London session lives. We entered and broke these down as well. And again, you can see August 26th, you can see the entry right here, SLs. You see right here, price was ranging a little bit on Monday. I let the members know price is still ranging in the zone. Let's see what happens tonight. And then that same night, right before the next day London session, you can see price continue to dump in our favor. All TPs got hit. Then that brings us into the next day. Again, if you watch the London session live on the 28th, you know that we broke this trade down as well as projected what it was going to do that day. And then of course we entered and broke down this trade on Thursday and still riding it into Friday as we speak. Again, we took a GU buy that on Wednesday, but we see I was letting the members on EN still dumping. Let them know we hit the next zone, 5:23 a.m. We go to 5:23 a.m. We can see that's right here at 5:23, which was this candlestick right here. That's when price hit that next zone. I was letting people know. And then of course, here's the other signal we took on Thursday, continue to ride the wave down. As you can see, TPs are getting hit as we speak. So we can see the first position here was a huge 1-to-6 risk reward ratio. Second position here was a nice 1-to-3. Got whipped out of this position, almost a 1-to-2 to re-enter now, almost back at where we left off. So for this, that means whatever we risk, we made 6 times that amount. So for example, I risked $100, I made $600. If I risked $1,000, I made $6,000 off this one trade alone. For this one, if I risked $100, I made $300, almost $400. If I risked $1,000, I made $3,000, almost $4,000 on this one trade alone. And then this one was almost a 1-to-2. So that means if I risked $100, I made $180, almost $200. If I risked $1,000, I made $1,800, almost $2,000. We also have a free signal, free Telegram. As you can see right here, this is how we did last month for May. We went 16-4, giving us an 80% win rate, cost 69,396 pips. You can see this by going to June 3rd. You can also see some student results and testimonial, and over 1,000 receipts of screenshots of student results, testimonials, screenshots of actual position of trades I took, screenshots of signals I called, all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that first link in the description and check all that stuff out. Now, that's how we did last month. Now, how we did quarter 1 to start the year off, we went 53-4, giving us a 93% win rate. January, we went 20-0, catching 37,620 pips. February, we went 17-1, catching 24,403 pips. Then March, we went 16-3, catching 49,783 pips, catching a total of 111,806 pips. You can see this by scrolling to April 4th. You click right here. You click right here, so it'll take you to the beginning of the year. Now, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Now, we're going to break down how we was able to catch sales the entire week, because again, we see this was Monday, going into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we're going to break down how you can catch a similar move just like this one. All right, so first thing we have to do is identify the trend. So as you can see right here, we want to identify the trend, but not just identify the trend, but we want to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. Again, we're not trading on the bigger time frame, but we need to identify the trend on the bigger time frame, because that's how price moves. Price moves on a day-by-day, week-by-week, month-by-month basis. So we need to figure out the overall bias and direction price is going on the bigger time frame, and then we use the smaller time frame to see exactly what price is doing and how it's reacting in our confirmations. So I just made a video talking about how to identify reversals. I actually broke down the reversal that took place on this EN setup. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure to pause this one and watch the one that just popped up on your screen, so they will make a lot more sense why we took the sell setup. But as we can see here, price is no longer making higher highs, and the support level got turned into a said resistance level, which was our first sign that we're no longer in an uptrend and that the downtrend is about to begin. So now that we understand that the downtrend is about to begin, that means we're looking for sells, because if we're in a downtrend, you always only want to look for sells. If we're in the uptrend, you always only want to look for buys, no matter what. So now that we understand that we're looking for sells, now all we have to do is mark off our key price levels and then wait for our confirmations. Boom, now our key price levels are marked off. So now that our key price levels are marked off, now this is when we go into the smaller time frame to wait for our confirmations and look for our entry. So as we can see here, price broke this level, started trading as resistance, which is why we enter the trade. Because again, you want to enter sells off resistance, buys off support. So when we first enter the trade, when we go to the signal right here, we can see we entered at 9:19 a.m. We go to the 9:15 candlestick, which is right here. You can see we entered this after it broke and held this low as resistance. So as you can see, when we first took the position, not only was it a Monday, but we also had some bank holidays going on. And Mondays and Tuesdays are typically the slower days out the week when volume is starting to kick in and the markets are slowly starting to open one by one. So that's why we have some consolidation. But as we can see here, price is still holding this low as resistance and it has not hit our stop loss. So because we're not over leveraging, we're going with the flow of price, we have a good risk reward ratio, there's no reason to freak out or to close the trade. So as we can see here, price was ranging and ranging for hours, and then when the markets reopened right at the start of Tokyo session, we see price rejected this level, but again, it did not hit our stop loss. So this is why, again, the stop loss is in place for a reason. And then after it did that retracement, it broke back down and started holding this level back at resistance. So after it held that level back at resistance, that's when the volume started to kick in and we started to see TPs get hit, right? And then again, this support level got broken, treated as resistance. And then as you can see, it did a retest and the price continued to dump down even further. And then you see this level got broken, treated as resistance, which brought us to the next day on Wednesday, which when during London session live on Wednesday, we talked about this sell setup. And then guess what? When New York session started, again, for hours, it consolidated, chilled at this level. But once volume kicked in, it took another huge dump to the downside. And again, this is why I was letting folks know, Ian's still ranging, hugging the zone. Let's see what happens next. And you see, boom, price just took a dump to the downside. This is a perfect example why you would hold SL and TB gets hit. And then when Thursday came around the corner, we took another sell setup on Ian, which you see right here. After price broke this level, we want to see if we can hold this as resistance, which is what we waited for. As we can see here, during London session, did a nice dump, did not take that position, so waited for price to retrace. Once price retraced, that's when we pulled the trigger, did another beautiful dump to the downside. And then as you see, after it hit this level, it rejected, which is when I got wicked out and then re-entered, and here we are right now. Now, as you can see, not only did price dump all this week, but when we go into the bigger time frame, not only did we catch the beginning of this new lower low, but we caught the entire move for the week and the entire move every single day. As you can see, we're on the daily time frame, and you can see our trades cover the entire daily candlestick. So this is the power of, once you understand how to read the charts, you go with the flow of price, you follow the trend, you mark off these key price levels, and again, patience pays. It's that simple, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join a free signal room, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal room services or my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal Room, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal room, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sells going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.